Well guys, I'm headed for my bug out location. Just happens to be back there in those woods. And I got Cole with me. He's right there. And it's a really nice day today. I think it's like 50 degrees, 55 degrees, something like that. It's fluctuating back and forth between 50 and 55, 54, 53, all up and down in there. Needless to say, it's nice. So, figure I'd come out to the bug out camp and check out things. For the new people on my channel, my bug out camp is a spot that I've found in the woods where I could go to if something happens. I can take off. I got supplies set out there. I got food, water, a makeshift shelter, everything already prepared. So if I have to bug out, I got a place to go. It's on public land. You know, I can't afford to buy my own land to put a bug out camp in. I'm just trying to find a spot where I can get in here without being spotted. There's the traffic there. I don't want them to see me duck into these woods. I don't think nobody's paying me attention now. The most important thing about your bug out spot is you don't want anybody to be able to find it. And this spot here is pretty well hidden. I come in a different way every time I come out here, so that way I'm not wearing a trail through so anybody can see. And as I make my way through into here to it, I walk very slowly so as not to catch anybody's eye that might be watching. The traffic is pretty thick and people are concentrating on where they're going. So, but anyway, anybody can have a bug out camp like this. Just a spot that's secluded, preferably in the woods, that nobody visits, you know, or you don't have any high foot traffic, you know. A public park would not be a good place. Public park, people go all through public parks. They walk their dogs, they walk through, they hike, everything. Somebody's gonna find your camp in a spot like that. A spot like this, somebody could find my camp too, but they're not likely to do it because nobody's likely to come up in this area. Unless they happen to see me walking through here, which I took a big chance coming out here in broad daylight like this. And it's wintertime, so the tree cover is minimal, so I'm easily spotted back in here. But I'm gonna take a chance today because I just want to go and check things out. Every once in a while, you have to go to your bug out spot and check things out, make sure that everything is okay. Nobody has found it. You know, you may have to resupply it or supply it with stuff that you need. You know, upgrade the supplies that you have. So, when you see it now, my tarp. Now, I had the camera trained on it as I was walking through, but until you got a few yards away, you couldn't tell. But you can see it now. And from the freeway and from the roads around here, you can't really see it. As long as I stay still, I don't move too fast, nobody's gonna notice it. Even if they see it, they're not gonna be interested in coming down here and checking this out. So it's made out of tarps and everything or whatever. There's some camo netting right there. That's the best stuff right there. One of my subscribers sent me some more of that stuff. and I'm gonna utilize it on that side over there that's visible. But yeah, we've had pretty ample snowstorms and rainstorms and everything else. But it's held up. I used as much of the natural material as I could to build it, and I used tarps and stuff the rest of the way because I want it to be, to look natural. No sharp right angles or no straight lines. Everything is going haphazardly this way and that way so that it looks natural. So we go inside now. All right. There we go. All right. We got a little bit of a cave here. Looks like some animals got in here and checked things out. Yeah. So that's okay. That's to be expected. Let's see what we got here. Oh, look. Looks like they chewed their way into my bucket. Yeah. Look at that. And they got into my, they got into my other stuff I got there. So, but I did have food in here. So, anyway, we made it here. I'm gonna clean things up and organize stuff. No human beings have found it though. There's no signs of human beings been in here. But I'm thinking a raccoon, or probably a raccoon. Because I mean, you see how that's chewed open there? A human being wouldn't chew that open or break it open. They would just open it up or whatever. So, but I said they got a real good sense of smell because this is sealed tight. So I'm gonna check this out, do an inventory, and then we'll continue this. Okay, so I've cleaned things up, wiped things down a little bit. My sleeping bag got a little wet because a little rain was able to get in through the top there. But whatever that was, it got through my stuff and whatever. It left my my hand sanitizer, which I'll use to clean my hands with. And I forgot what's actually in this can here. We couldn't get into that can though. And I got some candles and stuff I got from the dollar store. Some dog mats, some alcohol fuel, little fuel stove, for starting a fire. Everything, some hand warmers, some of those glow lights, some salt, didn't bother my salt. Another one of those, got a pocket knife here. So, and I had a can of the dry pop. It didn't touch that, but it was underneath the sleeping bag, along with my water supply. That was all in the sleeping bag. I put it underneath there so it would stay, so it wouldn't freeze. And of course, a raccoon isn't gonna want that shovel. So, but anyway, got everything we went into, cleaned up and put inside this garbage bag. I'm gonna pack that out of here. I had some pancake mix and some other miscellaneous stuff, some noodles, Roman noodles and stuff, whatever. Got into that bucket and it got everything out of there that was edible. Just took his time and just went through it and just had him a darn party up in here. I'm thinking it was a raccoon because raccoons are pretty resourceful, pretty smart. And the only thing that I could think would come in here and eat everything up like that. And he was planning on coming back probably because he knows there's more food now. He got into my bucket, that bucket there that had that plastic top on there. But this bucket here, it's got the swivel seat on top. He didn't touch that. Everything that's in that is still there. Now, I got my propane stove here That's the propane bottle I left here when I left last time. I got it going. It's heating up me some water so that I can clean everything up, clean my hands and everything, because I'm gonna do some cooking. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off so that what's wrong with me? Why would I do that? What is wrong with me? Okay, anyway, this is some of those Wizzy wipe things. They're like towels that they get hot, or they absorb the water and they expand, and you can use them for washcloths. So, and that water is boiling hot. So I'll probably pour some of that other water into it to cool it off so that I can handle it. But anyway, let's see what he didn't get that he was probably planning on coming back for later. I'll open this up. Gonna need 2 hands for this, so bear with me. Alright, sorry about that. I needed 2 hands to get that open. I got an assortment of hot potato chips there. Assortment there. Some tropical fruit trail mix. Some cat litter. I got a bowl for eating food out of, wrapped up in plastic there. Some more plastic. And here goes some paracord. So, and the paracord feels a little damp. I'm gonna set it over here. Probably because of the water bottles that I left in here. Probably froze, and then when it got warm they condensed and whatever. So nothing that's capable of condensation in the buckets. Well, you learn something every time you come out here or whatever, so I'll know better than that. Look at this can. This is a can of fruit cocktail. Of course he couldn't get to that. And this right here, that's cooking oil. So if I come out here and decide I want to cook some stuff, then I got that. Here's another can here. This can of jalapeno peppers. These are some wipes. More wipes. Scented. And this is some vegetable oil. That's for cooking with. That's just a trash from some grits. More salt. Like I said, he didn't touch any of this stuff. Guess he couldn't get in there to it. But I'm pretty sure he knew it was in there. But that's the contents of that bucket there. So I'm gonna put that stuff back in there. Oh yeah, during the course of putting my stuff back in, I noticed this can has expanded. So because it got so cold, it probably frozen and it expanded, and then you know, but it's watertight, whatever. It's not leaking, but it did expand. So I'm gonna put that back in there. Put the rest of the stuff back in there, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I got everything pretty much cleaned up. I got a frying pan out here too. I cleaned that up really good. I cleaned up the pot that I boiled the water in. And I found some cocoa, hot chocolate, that the coon didn't eat. And I got one of these I left out here so that I'll have a way of cooking food or whatever. I always have 2 different forms of cooking. You know, he tried to chew into that and whatever. I see some teeth marks right there, but he didn't get into it. I guess he figured there's nothing in there to eat, so he gave up on it. He did chew my plate up a little bit around the edges and everything, where we probably could smell the food from the last time I cooked in here. But that's about that. This is my towel. These are reusable. Once you use these, you know, you boil them, and using the boiling water, you can reuse it. So I'm gonna let it sit there and dry. I got 2 of them. There's the other one right there, sitting there drying. And Cole is out there guarding the perimeter. And of course, I always bring this with me in case he decides to come back while I'm up in here. You know, I should have had that ready to draw a little bit better because I could have came in here. But see, there's other ways he could have got out. So if he heard us coming, he could have took off long before we got here. So there's no chance of cornering him in here. But anyway, that's where we're at. I got my chair still here. I'm sitting on my bucket now. So now we'll go into my backpack that I brought out here to resupply things. I brought a resupply pack out with me because when you come out to your bug out camp and check things out, you have to make resupplies and you have to check things out, what's going on. First I'm going to go ahead on and put some water in this pan here so that it can start boiling. Cole's running around out there kind of crazily. That should be enough. Let that come to a boil. And I think I'll put the rest in my frying pan there. What are you doing, Cole? Cole's running around out there. There's nothing out there. But anyway, so I got some, I'm gonna boil this water. Got water boiled in that thing there. This propane tank that's hooked up to this I left out here, still got a little more gas left in it, whatever, so it's doing pretty good. I'm gonna turn it all the way up to full capacity. I'm gonna use up all that gas that's in there so that I can pack that gas canister out of here. This gas canister here that I had last time, I do believe it's empty. Yeah, that's empty. I'm gonna pack that out of here. When you come out to your bug out camp, guys, you gotta not only restock stuff, but you gotta take stuff out and throw things away that are, you know, no good. You don't want to leave things messed up. There's a propane tank canister there that's no good. I'm gonna pack that out of here. I'm gonna clean this coffee cup up and maybe boil some water in it, or just leave it for the next time when I come back. Sit it right there. But yeah, so that's doing this thing. Now I'm gonna take you through my resupply. This is my resupply bag. This is the bag I brought in here with me today. We're gonna go through this. Let's see what we can see. All right, a little tight in here. Ground is a little unlevel. I should have leveled things off in here. But anyway, this is real. Okay, I'm gonna take this stuff out and then I'll go through it with you guys. Okay, we're in my resupply. First things first, I got myself a ribeye steak, and Cole and I are gonna enjoy that. And I got some crushed green peppers and stuff to put in there. I brought 2 more fresh propane bottles, so one I'll leave on the stove so it'll be ready to go the next time I come back. And in here is some jalapeno peppers, not the jalapeno peppers, just the oil. I just used this turmeric bottle to put it in. I got another one of these things of noodles, Roman noodles, whatever got in here ate my other one. So, and this is some seasoning for that. And I got some more oatmeal, instant oatmeal. That stuff's good. Some garlic bread I can toast, and of course some zip ties and this camo netting that my subscribers sent me. And I appreciate that. You know who you are. I don't know if you want to be identified or not. Let me know in the comments if you don't mind being identified. But I appreciate that. Thank you. And I will be applying it to the outside of here. I don't want to be out there running around out there now because I don't want people to see me, because they might be able to see me from the street. I brought a flashlight with me. Yep. Another thing of water. These are just fire starters here. That's for, you know, starting a fire. I'm not gonna be starting any fires out here because that would be too easy to be seen. So I'm gonna start getting some food going and wherever. I'm probably gonna put some seasoning in this And so I got to put a couple of, oh, I did bring a couple of white potatoes with me too. So I'm gonna have some baked potatoes. So they're sitting on the grill now. You can see the grill is on, and so that'll be cooking nicely there. Oh man, it got hot up here. I guess it's melting my tarp a little bit there. Okay, I gotta make sure I get that away from the top of my thing there. Just melted just a little bit, not much. That's not too hot, but probably when I had it closed. But anyway, so guys, I'm gonna start cooking and see what Cole is doing, because he done disappeared and he's really quiet out there. I don't hear him running around. Cole, where you at, buddy? He'll be back when he smells his food cooking. Okay, I'm gonna get started with the food. Okay, I'm gonna get started cooking. Got my seasoning pack here. Put some in here for my steak. Some in here for my noodles. More for the steak. We'll go ahead and put this there we go. That in there. All right. Got me some salt. That should be enough. Okay. I'm going to put the steak on here right now. And just in time, here's Cole. What you want? Huh? What you want? You want some of the steak, don't you? You heard the wrappings up in there. I'm going to give him a little piece. There you go. That good. Sit that right there. Put a little more seasoning on there. Leave it alone. Get over here. Come here. Come here. Okay. Ah. That pepper. Put that on top of there. Let's do this thing. Move, Cole. No, you're gonna knock the camera over. That seasoning in there. That on top of the steak. There we go. I'll throw this away over here because Cole will go into this. Move. The first rule of camping, guys, is that you're going to forget something. The second rule of camping is you're going to forget something. And the third rule of camping is you're going to bring more than you need. So anyway, I don't have a fork, so I'm going to flip this over with this. A little premature flip over that. Do it there. That's cool. This towel is clean. So anyway, Cole's gonna knock my damn camera over. Move, Cole. Get back. Go out there and play. I'm gonna close this down so everything cooks nicely. I gotta find something to prop this up so it doesn't come down on top of the stove and melt it. A stick would be perfect, which I don't have. Coal is in the way. It's cold. Just gonna leave it open. But anyway, there we go. Everything is cooking now. That's going nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in here. Boil these potatoes in that water there. I'm going to fill that pot with water so that it'll cook my potatoes good. I'll use the water I brought out here with me. There we go. It's going to boil nicely. My steak is going to cook nicely too. Put that on top of there. Plenty of water on my steak. He went around there and got that wrapper for that steak. Cole, I don't know what to do with you. At least he just grabbed the wrapper. I know people who the dog has gotten hold of the whole steak and ran off with it and ate it. Another channel I like to watch called Roving Pursuits. You guys might want to check it out. Roving Pursuits. It's a guy that does pretty much the same thing I do out here camping and everything. And he's got dogs. And it tickled me because one time he had a steak that he had set out to eat for himself, and the dogs got it, made it up. And he was really upset about that. That was a funny video. But anyway, Cole's never got me for a steak, but he's doing his business with that steak wrapper there. The thing that the steak came in. But yeah, that's doing its thing there now. I'm just gonna close this up. I'm gonna use all the propane that's in that last one that's in there. I've got 2 spare ones to put on there later. So my bug out camp will be well stocked. So yeah. I know you guys recognize this. Stuff that works, everybody's gonna have. Everybody should have one of these. Amazon, it's a camp stove, it's a small camp stove or whatever. There are plenty of videos that'll show you how this works. But get one of those, everybody should have one. And anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and this is a Stanley Cup from Walmart. It's something that everybody has, you know, and it comes with these cups here. They come inside. And the green one, I just got a little snuggly on top of it. But yeah, these are good cups here. They'll keep your coffee or cocoa, whatever you have to put in it. Keep it nice and warm. But yeah, I'm gonna rinse this out and put me some water in here so I can have some hot chocolate. Okay guys, while my food is cooking, I figured I'd come out here and deal with my camo net. Now this is what the shelter looks like from this side here. I spray painted that last year, so that looks a lot better. But there's a spot right there that's pretty much exposed, and then you got the blue, which anybody that sees that knows that's not a natural color. And there's the main road right there. Now people are driving by at a pretty good clip, so unless they have to stop for whatever reason or slow down because of traffic jam or something, they're not going to look back over here and notice that just driving by. Even if they notice it, they're not going to take the time to come back to see what's going on. But it is visible, and that makes me nervous. So I got this net, and I got a stick. I use those zip ties to zip tie it to that, and I'm just gonna hang it up over top of the tent, over top of the shelter there, and you can already see that makes a big difference. Put it right up there, and this end over here. I can barely reach. Hold on, I gotta use both my hands. Yes, 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 that looks really good. It's a little small, but maybe 3 or 4 more of those would be perfect. I'm going on Amazon today, and I'm gonna order about 4 more of those, because that will cover that part up and this part. That part over there is pretty good over there where I spray painted it, but that is beautiful. I mean, that fits in perfectly with the area. I mean, that's perfect. It breaks it up really nice. Perfect. I mean, this would be invisible with maybe 2, maybe 3 more of those, and this side would be perfect. It would be perfectly camouflaged. You'd never be able to see it in the street, because you can see how clear the woods are, all the leaves gone. And once everything starts greening up and summertime comes, it's definitely going to be invisible. You won't be able to see it 20 feet away. You won't be able to see it. But yes, thank you, subscriber. I appreciate that. And I'm gonna get more of those myself or whatever. I appreciate you getting me this one, but I'm gonna get about 3 or 4 more. I'm gonna order those today, and the next time I come out here, I'm gonna add it to this to the shelter or whatever. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You got good taste, very good taste. It's even better than the one I had that I bought, whatever. That's the one I got over there. See how that covered? It does a good job, but that right there is another level. I mean, it's a totally another level. It looks almost as good as the natural stuff. See all the leaves I put down here? That's natural leaves and stuff I put down there. And that's a camo tarp right there as well. And that looks even more natural than this. Pretty much the same. If I've had a piece to go from there to there, you wouldn't be able to see it, wouldn't break it up at all. Beautiful. I'm very happy with that. Very happy. Very, very happy. All right, I'm gonna go inside and see how my food's doing. Okay, I'm back inside now. Open this up. See how this is going. Starting to boil. This isn't boiling yet, but that's really hot. My potatoes should be starting to get softened. And once those potatoes are soft, I'll put those noodles in there. Those noodles will absorb most of the water and thicken that up. And then I'll probably pour some of the steak juice in there as well. And that'll be a good seasoning for my noodles, for my Roman noodles. And that's boiling there. I put one of those towels in there, so I'm gonna clean that coffee cup up there with that, whatever, and then I'll boil me some water, and I'll have some cocoa to wash everything down with. Oh, of course, the garlic bread there. That's gonna be the last thing I cook, because that won't take long to cook. It'll brown really quick on this grill. But that propane bottle is really lasting quite a bit and whatever. That was the last one that I had from before. I got 2 fresh ones I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna put one on there just before I leave, and then I'm gonna put the other one. I'm gonna take it and stash it back over in there where it's safe and sound. I'll probably cover it with plastic so it won't, get wet. And yeah, so we'll be eating soon. But Coles has calmed down considerably. You okay, buddy? You calmed down now? Yeah, but I really like that camouflage there. That's a view of it from out inside looking out. Yeah, I'm gonna order that today. I'm gonna get on my phone and go on Amazon. I'll find it, whatever. And there's MLS going by. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up. Get me some hot chocolate going, and probably put a little more salt in this. I remember I said you're always gonna forget something when you go camping. I forgot the pepper. I like pepper on my steak and whatever, but that little seasoning pack, I'm sure that's got pepper in it. Put a little more of that on there. I think I'll flip that steak over. Oh, here come the sneezes. Nah. Yeah. Your turn. You want to sneeze, Cole? Yeah, let me clean this up and get this hot water going. Okay, I've added my noodles to the boiling water there, and I put my garlic bread on top so it can get nice and toasted. My steak is going really good. I had to switch the bottle because that last bottle I had in there burnt out, so I had to use that one to get this, to finish this up and whatever. But it's going good. I'm gonna go ahead and make my cocoa. Put that in the cup there. These small cups, one of these is more than enough to make some good sweet, cocoa. Nice and hot and warm you up good. My water is hot. I don't like boiling hot water in my cocoa because it'll be too hot to enjoy. You see the smoke coming off of there, so it is plenty hot enough. Sit that right there. Well, the handle stays cool when you leave it sitting off the edge. Oh yeah, things are really looking good now. My noodles are nice and soft. Steak is pretty much done. My toast, yeah, it's getting there. Yeah. A couple more minutes, that'll be ready to go. Cocoa is delicious. And it's staying warm too. Oh yeah. Don't worry, little buddy, we'll be eating soon. Well guys, Cole and I are gonna eat, clean up, and head for home. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.